Welcome. In front of me I have the Logitech G309 LIGHTSPEED mouse, and I'll go over unboxing a little bit quick look and feel of the mouse itself. Anyway, popping it open, I'll need to grab a knife for that. There we go. Oh, that didn't sound too well. Hopefully nothing get damaged. Anyway, popping it open. There we go. A little bit of rip, whatever. Okay, so we got a receiver right here for the LIGHTSPEED, so LIGHTSPEED dongle. Next we got some paperwork and the entire box. What else is in there? Come on. Off you go, there we go. Okay, paperwork, off you go. Ooh, interesting. We get these, basically, I don't know what they call them, but they are kind of like grippy little tape that you can put onto the mouse. Now, this looks like it's designed specifically for this mouse in particular. Anyway, you get the mouse itself in this cloth, almost like. Taking it out, and the mouse. You get the single AA battery. Next we get the charging cable. This is a extension, so type A to female to male type A USB, so you can plug it into some like your computer and route the cable, so you can have the dongle actually close to the mouse, so it has the least amount of data loss, as they sometimes tend to lose data. And I would know, as I do drive a 305 daily for the past several years, and I have like 2 of those in general. So I've been using, sorry for that. So yeah, I've been using this kind of mouse for some time now, and I assume these are very similar. The build wise it's a little bit different. I kind of want to compare them. They are very close in terms of like design. They're just not really that close in terms of weight, I would presume. I'm just gonna wipe off the dirt from this so it doesn't look gross. There we go. That failed miserably. There we go. So in terms of kind of like feel of it, it's very similar. I have to say this actually feels better in hand. The more aggressive curvature to the right here on the buttons just feels a bit nicer in my opinion. So it's personal preference, I would say. Now, popping the cover off, we can pop in our battery right here. Now, because I do have a dongle already plugged into my computer, I wonder if this will automatically start working if I just use LIGHTSPEED. Nope. Yeah, so this LIGHTSPEED dongle will not work. Oh yeah, I think it's like specific version. So yeah, I would need to plug it in. Now this won't be visible really, obviously, on video. I just kind of want to get a feel of this mouse. So without the battery, the mouse is really light. I think it's rated for like 68 grams, so that's still really light. Now the battery itself adds a decent amount of weight. Now, if you're looking for the super light mouse, now the battery, obviously this is a really light mouse. It basically competes with the, what was it? Oh boy, I forgot the name. I literally just had it here. But yeah, there is the one that has like the cutouts at the bottom. For the love of God, I cannot remember the brand right now. So yeah, that one was really light, but it came with a battery already built in there. This one needs a AA battery, which it's a good thing and bad thing at the same time. Good because Logitechs with the battery last for freaking ages. So I think I changed the battery on this one about a year ago now, and yeah, it's still kicking. This one, obviously, same thing, will last or at least this one is rated for lasting about 300 hours, which we do have listed right here. Now, one thing that I can actually do to get a better weight on these mice is just plop in some like tinfoil right here and put a AAA battery. AAA batteries are much smaller. Now the battery life will be obviously smaller, but the output of energy is the same. So as long as you can compensate this, the space right here with like tinfoil, it will work. And I have done this on this mouse, but in general, the 305 is much heavier even without the battery compared to like this one. Now, taking a look at the specifications right here. So this one, interestingly enough, is actually a LIGHTSPEED along with Bluetooth, which you can see right here. We have the Bluetooth switch right here. Nope, you stay right here. So yeah, we have light switch and Bluetooth switch right here, so you can utilize either one that you want. So that is pretty neat. Additionally, we have the lightweight 68 grams when paired with a PowerPlay wireless charge mat. Ah, okay. So if you have a, oh, that's actually cool. So if you have this kind of wireless mouse pad that they have that wirelessly charges the mouse, you don't actually need to have battery in here, I presume. So that retains that super lightweight design of this mouse. Obviously that would, in this case, mean that you need to buy a separate accessory to have this lightweightness. And the 68 grams is just a ruse, because with the battery, I think you add more than double the size, the weight of this. I think the battery is actually heavier than the mouse itself, which is pretty cool in itself. But if you have to put the battery in and you're looking for super lightweight mouse, you're now more than doubling the size of this or weight of this just by using it the way it's intended out of the box. So the 68 grams is kind of a lie, as out of the box it's going to be probably over 100 grams. Now, obviously if you want to fork out more and get the little wireless mouse pad that they have, and that's going to retain this super lightweight design right here, and yeah, that would be pretty good. Now, that being said, if you want a lightweight mouse, you can look for other ones that aren't from Logitech if you were not like super hell-bent on having a Logitech mouse, and you remove the need for you to have the additional charging pad right there, and the mouse itself would be actually lighter. So let me quickly find the name of the mouse that I'm thinking of. I just did that. See if I can quickly find this. Was I think this one? No, that's again Logitech. Bear with me while I just try to find the name of the mouse that I'm talking about, as it would obviously be probably beneficial to have the name to what I'm actually spewing nonsense about. But obviously the amazing algorithm of Google search just makes it so whoever pays them the most gets the most results, which in this case happens to be Logitech. Yeah, it's Logitech as far as the eye can see, which obviously is bullshit considering it isn't the lightest, and that's my search term. Yeah, I can't genuinely find Is it this? Found it. It's Pulsar. That's what I was looking for. So in the office we did have a Pulsar X2 V2 Mini, and that mouse is rated for I think 59 grams if I remember correctly, so about like what, 10 grams less? 9 grams less than this one, and it comes with a built-in battery already in the mouse itself. Comes with a dongle, but it doesn't have Bluetooth. It's lighter than this, even when you're counting it without the battery. So obviously that adds, if you're looking for the like super light mouse, that will be better compared to this one. Now, one thing that I have to say, talking about Logitech, going back to it obviously, is I do like Logitech software. It works really well. It has much of decent versatility for it. You can set up macros and all that stuff. And for me at least, I know that's not the case for everyone, Logitech has been a very reliable brand in terms of specifically mice. I don't have anything else from them that I actually use. So mice are the only thing that I primarily use on a daily basis, and I have been satisfied. That's why I have two different mice, or all two same mice, one at home, one at work, for this specific purpose. Both are the same exact ones. But before that, I was also using a Logitech mouse as well, till that broke after much abuse and usage for like several years. So I can't complain about it. I have been satisfied with Logitech in itself as a mouse company, and this one already feels like a very nice mouse. I just don't like the deceptive marketing, marketed as a super lightweight mouse. Well, it's not necessarily, and for you to have with their marketing, you would need to spend more. See, I just don't like that. Now, going back into it, we have a Hero 25K sensor, so that is obviously more IPD than you need. 300 hour battery life, wireless gaming mouse, lightweight, and Lightforce optical mechanical switches for optimal speed and mechanical feel. And that's just a bunch of jargon. So yeah, there we go. Now, probably one last thing to check would be the price of this, and this will be coming at about what is it? 309. Looking at a price tag, oh, actually very, very affordable. So this is coming about like $79 on Amazon. So yeah, that's, I would say, pretty decent price for such a mice, and it's actually cheaper than the Pulsar. Pulsar costed, actually no, never mind, my bad. I think Pulsar is actually cheaper. Pulsar. Let me quickly check on official Pulsar site. Yeah, Pulsar is actually cheaper. So with that being said, that's a big yikes. So going into this in a way that I do like Logitech myself, obviously I use it and I've been satisfied with it. I just feel like this mouse specifically isn't necessarily worth the money. They want more than Pulsar is worth by like $10, and to get the rated weight, which is 68 grams, you need to be using the Power Play, which is a mat that you need to buy separately. That will obviously add even more to the cost. So in itself, $79 for this mouse, that isn't even a lightweight mouse if you put in the battery, compared to a $10 less Pulsar V2 or X2 V2, which I've tested it and it worked fantastically. It's lighter, it's cheaper, and doesn't need extra accessories to have the weight, the rated weight. So yeah, this one is a hard sell, I would say, for people that are looking specifically for a decent lightweight mouse. This one I just cannot really recommend, as it's not lightweight by default out of the box. It's a lie. So if you have the mat, that's great, then you can have this nice 68 grams. If you don't, go for the Pulsar. It's going to be more cost effective while giving you actually a lighter mouse. And still, in terms of feature wise, it still comes with a decent software that you can use. The only downside is if you already have a decent Logitech ecosystem, so you have like mouse, keyboards, headsets and all that stuff, obviously all of that works with a single program, which is very nice. But if you don't, there is really no reason to just stick with a Logitech, as Pulsar offers you a very good software for macros and all that stuff, while just being cheaper and feature wise offering the same thing, which is a stupidly fast sensor, very good connectivity with their dongle, and yeah, that's if you're looking for light, fast, and a wireless mouse, but cheaper, Pulsar. If you specifically want Logitech, this seems to be a good one, though for lightweight, like I said, you need a pad. If you don't care for the lightweightness, with the battery, seems to be doing fine. I do also want to point out that at the weight that this would probably be, which is over 100 grams, you're more looking at typical mice, a little bit light typical mices, and still 79 bucks doesn't seem that far off. I think I paid for this one actually way less, about like 30 bucks. So yeah, I paid for this one, which is also technically a gaming mouse, 30 bucks. It is significantly heavier. I do want to point that out. Even without the battery, let me quickly just get a little feel. If I put in the battery in here, does it feel like it's... So without the battery, this is just a tad lighter than this one with it. So do want to point that out, as some people might want to pick up the cheaper option that is wireless and don't care about the weight. The G305 is a fantastic mouse. I have been satisfied with it for years now, and it's been working fantastically in terms of gaming. Obviously, this is also using Lightspeed, so in terms of sensors, it's about the same. It's a slower sensor, but it's still, I believe it delivered like 15,000 DPI or something like that. So it's still like insane sensor, more than you will need. And reliability, had never any problems, any dropped off signals, anything like that. It's, I believe, using probably the same kind of Lightspeed technology, like this one. So reliability, fantastic. It's obviously cheaper, a little bit heavier, and it's a good option for people that don't really care about having like the super light mouse. Now, anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.